opened in 2002. It's Gillette Stadium. Joey Slye is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Bro, chill out,
this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air on first down, May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. May not have throw on third. Brought in by Hooper. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So now the Patriots going to go for 2.
60 Eagles, 60. Here we go. Set.
They'll try it on the ground. And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
All set for the kickoff. Slime with the honors.
Need both y'all to follow me back, though. I ain't that good on this dude, bro. I've been out
the end
this
zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
I just picked the Patriots. They're my favorite team.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
And they say Saquon was 50.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Oh, what the fuck? Kyle Duggar? Kyle Duggar!
And they catch
what
up
the
to him,
fuck?
But not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
This nigga Kyle
So that connection
Duggar.
for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Brought in close to the 8. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Good shit.
Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 10 now. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down, they go back to Stevenson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. May on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Milton Williams making the stop. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. May.
Fuck.
It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He's got a gain of 6 there. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. Second and 4. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. On the run right. This is Brian at the 15.
He was doing
and
it
he works us to the 15
1979.
before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On play action, here's May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Great.
They've got first down from the 31.
Miami. Delta.
They go play action here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Silver, set. Hey. 63. Delta.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60. Stephanie. Go.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Second and 8. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move.
Straight Nate.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Stevenson gets it on third down. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Going play action, May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I can't do shit about that. I do flex cards. I gotta kill somebody against him.
Drive starts out with the 1st and 10.
No.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 30 on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Pats will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
It's complete to Hooper. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on 1st down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
May trying again here on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Warrior, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Take go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And they pick him off again. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball. I mean, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
23 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw, Hurts. He's on the move. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
Patriots 8. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 10.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Chased out to his right. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. And up.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Good shit, nigga. Good shit. God, bro.
Kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
73. 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Get off him.
It's
Oh no! What the fuck?
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Madden!
Working
Madden! Madden! Madden, what the
on
fuck?
1st down.
Madden, you serious? Madden, you
Hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing
Madden,
speed.
be for real, bro. I got
Once
the
he
play
senses
right
pressure,
here,
he's getting rid of
bro.
that ball. It takes a player who can close
That was
quickly
to the
get to him
promise,
before
bro.
it's
What the
released.
fuck,
That
man?
sure altered the throw.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and
He was
breaks it up.
bombed his ass, bro.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice
Fuck,
job. Just
Chuck.
simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
May now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Back to the air. It's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by 6. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Viking 18. Unlock line. Unlock lock. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Go.
Running for it was Stevenson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. They stick with Stevenson here on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here he is to throw. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. It's complete to Stevenson. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one complete to Hooper. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trying the left side with Stevenson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try it now with Gibson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
19 tight. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, it's May. That finds Gibson complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Come 19. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Check go.
May looking to throw. It's intercepted. Picked
Good
out
game,
by
nigga.
Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Kate, one of the
Good
tenets of the
fucking
West
game,
Coast
nigga.
system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
that was
Nothing left to do
cool.
now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
He's really mad though. Like, Chad.